Papercraft Essentials, issue number 222. Now, Papercraft Essentials is pretty much a surprise every month, and this month is no exception. So in addition to the magazine, which we'll look at in a second, there is a kit. And the kit is a honeycomb card making kit. Now, here's what you get. I'm going to set these aside just for a second. You're going to get some acetate, and this is pretty heavyweight acetate. Then you are getting 135 die-cut toppers. Now you can see these absolutely charming little critters. And I want to point out that there is an egg that gets popped out in the center of each of them. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. So here's a sheet. Here's another. You can see it's got the rainbow, you've got the butterflies, you've got more flowers, you've got all of these little greetings, which is fun, and more of these, and you've got some eggs, you've got more. I mean, there's just a ton here, and all of these are die cuts. Then you have some papers, and the papers are single-sided, as you can see, and just to show you, there's florals, there's the ginghams, all in multiple colors. There you go. Looks like 2, 4, 6. And then these are some duplicates of those die cuts at the beginning. Now, I mentioned that hole in the center. Well, here are some pieces that you can use to go into that hole. They are honeycomb paper, and they will fit quite nicely. Let's turn this little guy around in that hole. And they are, you can just glue that in and you get a little three-dimensional look. Now, there are, let me see, 2, 4, 6 of these, so you want to figure out how you want to use them. Then there are sequins. Now, you can turn these into shaker cards, or you can use the sequins in those shaker cards, so you can use them as embellishments. So all of these are the kit. Now, let's see, I'll put the acetate back. Let's see ways that you can use them. So that's what the magazine is just perfect for. In fact, this is a nice spread. It kind of shows you the things I've been talking about. So here is that little bunny with the honeycomb paper in the center of his belly. Here it is as a shaker card. Very cute. And then this is another one, just using all of those toppers or some of those toppers against a background that has a die cut image that has been turned into a shaker card. So you can see that inside the shakers they've used the sequins, but you can also glue them on individually. So here's some step-by-step for creating that card. So lots of different things that you can do. Again, just using the die cuts as they come. Here's that little chick with the honeycomb on the inside. Really cute and nice to have that. I haven't seen that honeycomb material in quite some time. Now these are going to give you another look. I love that background that they created with inks, and so we've got our ink pads from Hunky Dory, the prism ones, and then also doing the die cuts of the toppers in front. There's a big egg with that little chick, so really cute. I wanted to point this out. It's an article using the inside-out dies because we have some of those dies, and you can really see how they're used in the center of a card. You can make a pop-up card, and here is another one with a happy birthday. So I think we still have some. So if you're interested, there are some ideas in addition to the webisode that we did. I thought this was just a beautiful look. It is using embossing folders and using a watercolor medium. Now, a watercolor medium can just be taking the ink pad, dabbing it on the craft mat and spritzing it with water and then brushing it on. That would work perfectly too. But I thought the look was just quite lovely and wanted to share that with you. And then there's some more just beautiful looks. Okay. I mean, I think that's what's nice is you do get the free goodies, but you also have other techniques, other looks. The Rose Parfume is a collection from our friends at Stamperia, and we have had that, and I think we have a few pieces left. So if you've bought it, there's some other ideas, and if you haven't, you might want to take a look at that, especially while we still have some. Okay, let's go back here, and we have more. And again, I'm just putting tabs on ones that caught my eye. There's lots more. Now these are just for him, and I think that bow tie is absolutely charming. I thought it was really a cute idea to add 4 of those, foam tape them onto your card, add bow ties and another little greeting inside. So that gives you another look to do. This is an article about stretching your cutting dies, and the idea is that you can die cut them out of foam, craft foam, those thin sheets you can get at the craft store, and then you turn them into stamps. So that's another way that you can make your crafting dollars go further, and step-by-step instructions. And then this gives you a download. Now the information about getting the download is here. These are digital stamps, and what you would do is print them out. You could cut them out and color them and use them as some of the ways are shown here. With Sam Kellicott, so that's really nice. So you do get lots of bonuses this time, and in addition to the magazine, you get the card making kit with all of those goodies, quite special. And this is available now. In fact, it just arrived. We do get a limited number, so when it's gone, it's gone. And I'm happy to tell you that Papercraft Essentials number 222 is here exclusively at paperwishes.com.